When it's about getting leaner, everyone says reduce intakes, increase your activity, but nobody gives you actual actionable strategies. So in this video, I will share with you specific techniques that I use to help me to go from 18% body fat to 10%, and these are actionable tools that you can use daily to reach your goal faster. So I think the most important thing to understand about fat loss is it's not about being tough or resisting temptation every time, but it's more about making your environment easier for you to reach your goal. By doing this, you won't have to face temptation, and that's the real secret. It will be more about designing the things properly than having a willpower. So my first tip is start using diet soda, because when you will try to lose fat, you will have to face some time craving. So when you have some diet soda ready for you to drink in your fridge, that will be a super nice cheat code, because instead of grabbing some food or ordering, you will have something ready for you to drink, and it will actually buy you time until your next meal. And I know some people will say it's chemicals, it's not really good for your health, but at the end, it's like everything. The dose is the poison, sorry. So for me personally, I'm drinking usually between, I would say, 1 and 3 cans of diet soda per day, and I feel perfectly fine, because as I said, sometimes I have craving too, but it's all about strategy, and as I said before, about your environment. So instead of buying, I don't know, chocolate and having this at home, I'm just buying diet soda. So I know I can have something sweet and I can actually enjoy without ruining my diet. Second tips will be to increase your daily step instead of doing more cardio. And I'm not against cardio. I think it's a good thing for your health, but when it's about losing fat, I think increasing your daily step is a better option, because you will have less fatigue from this. And personally, something that I experience with cardio is it tends to make me hungrier than just walking. And on top of that, increasing your daily step, it's something really easy to add to your routine. What I mean is, by doing cardio, for most of us, you have to plan this, like I will do 30 minutes after my workout, or maybe I will wake up earlier so I will have time to do my cardio. When it's about daily step, it's completely different, because you can just adapt your routine to fit your goal. What I mean is, you can just walk more. Like, instead of taking the car to go to the gym, you can just walk. Same thing for work, So it's something like really easy to add to your routine. If you're not doing this yet, I would start probably with 8,000 steps per day and just try to increase it slowly. Don't abuse it, of course. Like, if you are working like 20 to 25k steps per day, first of all, it will take a shit ton of time, but it will also probably make you tired too, as intense cardio could do. So daily step, but just find the sweet spot for you. The third advice is food choice. What I mean by that is, you have to pick food that you can actually have a decent volume. The worst thing for me personally, when you're trying to lean down, is to feel like you're eating like a bird. Nobody wants to do this, but when you're choosing the right food, you don't have to deal with that. For example, vegetables, you can have a huge amount without having a lot of calories, but it's also about the type of food you will eat. For example, if we have to compare potato and rice, if I'm trying to lean down, I will probably always go for the potato, because the satiety will be completely different for, at the end, the same amount of calorie. So just be smart about this, and it will make your diet way easier. Tips number 4 is do meal prep. It will make it way easier for you, because let's say you're coming home from work, you won't have to think about, oh, should I order a burger or a pizza, because you will have your meal ready just for you to eat. So you won't even have to think about it. And most of the time it will just be easier for you to stick to your diet because the option is already ready for you, you know, so you don't really have to think about it. And it's the same thing for the thing you buy when you're getting groceries. What I mean is, if you're buying chocolate, it will be here. If you, I don't know, starving for something and it's here, you will probably eat it. But if you don't buy it from the beginning, it won't even be an option. So if you have your meal prep and you don't have like bad food at home that you could probably cheat with, it will be a game changer. That's it for this video. I hope these tips will be useful for you. If you need some help in your fitness journey, if it's either building muscle or losing weight, you can send me a message on my IG. The link will be in the bio. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the video, and see you on the next one.